here in Elgersma at the brand new Blue Bridge at the Roxy. And you're watching Go Island on Shaw TV. On today's show, some cutie patootie cats and dogs that are getting ready for the season. A little maritime history from Ladysmith, and we check out Four Seasons Seussical, the musical. All that and much more on Go Island.
Go Island is brought to you by German Auto Import Network.
Hello, thank you so much for joining us on Go Island. Can you guess where I am right now? If you guessed the Roxy Theater on Quadra, you are correct. But the Roxy Theater has a whole new vibe going on because as I stand here surrounded by renovations, constructions, sets being built, I am so excited to announce that Blue Bridge Theater is now calling the Roxy Theater their home. Tell me about this new relationship between the Roxy and Blue Bridge.
Well, Blue Bridge does own the building now, but we are on a 100% mortgage, so we are undertaking all kinds of fundraising activities to make sure that we can pay for the building and pay it. Stay here because it's really exciting for us in our 6th season. I've been with the company from the beginning, so we've done 5 seasons together, and as an artist it's really exciting that we have our own space finally.
I have this belief that if you build it, they will come, that famous W.P. Kinsella line from the movie Field of Dreams, because over the years I have seen, and I've been in this business for over 25 years, if somebody has a home, if they have a theater, it makes all the difference in their ability to sustain themselves as a theater company.
Yeah.
You know, I have seen it in theater companies in Vancouver. I even remember being part of the fundraiser over in Chemainus when they were building a theater. It's not enough just to have a company. You need a home.
I mean, the building was built originally in 1949 as a movie theater, and it was always intended to be a live venue. And they did that with music for quite a few years. But never, as far as we know, or Brian Richmond, our artistic director, knows, there's never been live theater in here. So we are really excited. We've done a lot of renovations. It's kind of in the first stage of what we need to do to make this our permanent home. So we are just doing the real basics to get plays up on their feet. So we've done extensive cleaning, we've done painting, we've installed a stage, a whole lighting apparatus structure. The long-term dream is to build a 4-story addition in the back, which will become a proper stage house. And the plans have already been drawn up by our former mayor, Alan Lowe, to make that happen. And then part of that would also be expanding the lobby. So we have a major capital campaign again to get that started.
And you know what I love about theater people is they fundraise in the most innovative, the most creative, and often the most entertaining ways. So you can be part of that over the next weeks and months to come. And one of the best ways to support a theater company is get your butt in a seat.
Come and see the show.
Come and see the show. Tell us, we're going to talk a little bit about the show in a minute, but just to tease it, what's the name of the show?
It's True West by Sam Shepard.
How much do we love Sam Shepard?
We do.
Absolutely. Well, we are going to talk to the director in just a moment, but first, we love theater, but we also love animals here in Victoria, cats and dogs. And there is nothing cuter than those photos with the cat and the dog on Santa's lap. Well, this weekend, the SPCA has their 10th annual bake sale where you can take your animal and sit on Santa's lap. I'll let the Con explain. I love when Dan Kahn does stories with animals, particularly cats. It brings me great joy. We are here at the Roxy Theater on Quadra, which is now the Blue Bridge Rep Theater Company's new home. I am just so excited about this. I can't stand it.
It is. It's amazing when a local space, especially with one with some history like this, gets transformed and reused, and especially for a community purpose. So it's great. Yeah.
It's sort of like it's been just sitting here going, come on, turn me into a real theater. I'm ready. And of course, it must be such an honor for you to be directing the first play that will be here at the Roxy, True West by Sam Shepard. I love Sam Shepard. He's one of my favorite playwrights.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about the play.
Okay, well, True West is, I'd say, one of Sam Shepard's masterpieces. It's really about the American dream. It's about two brothers. It's about family, and it's a darkly comic piece. And where, you know, a movie producer comes in, one of them is writing a script, and the brothers almost change characters a little bit in a way. There's a little bit of transference going on between the two of them. It's a little bit of a Cain and Abel story as well, and yeah, it's also got a level of mythology to it, I'd say.
We're going to show you a scene in just a moment, but first we're going to head to Ladysmith, where the town has come together to preserve a bit of maritime history. From preserving history, maritime history in Ladysmith, to preserving theatrical history right here on Quadra Street at the Roxy. We are here at the brand new Blue Bridge Theatre Company's space. The Roxy Movie Theatre has been bought by Blue Bridge. Yep. Their very first play, True West by Sam Shepard, is premiering here. I am standing next to one of the stars of the show. What does it mean to you to be part of the future of theatre here in Victoria at the Roxy?
It's pretty exciting. You know, I used to come here and watch movies here in this theater, and I'm very excited about the fact that it's being turned into a live performance space, and you know, it's part of my history, and I'm very excited about it. Yeah.
I'm also excited about the quality of theater that you're going to see here. Blue Bridge has always produced unbelievable shows, and this one is no exception. We're going to show you a scene from the show in just a moment, but we have to take a very quick break. But stay with us, because when we come back, not only are we going to show you the scene, but we're going to talk a little more about this play, and we also are going to show you a little sneak peek from another show, the Four Seasons Seussical, the musical. So stick around. Welcome back to Go Island. If you've just joined us, can you guess where we are right now? Look around. Can you guess? Can you guess? Tell everyone where we are, sir.
The new Roxy Theatre live performance space.
Isn't that exciting? Yes, yeah. Blue Bridge has bought this fabulous place, and it is going to be hopping with some of the best theater you're going to see in this country. In fact, I've always said Blue Bridge does extraordinary work, and I went to New York for 3 weeks last summer, saw some unbelievable theater, but when I came back and came to a production that Blue Bridge did, I was thinking to myself, I know I'm biased, but we do amazing theater here, honestly. And of course, you're one of the best actors that we have here in British Columbia, and I always hear so many great things about you. Tell us about the scene we're about to watch from Sam Shepard's True West.
Well, this is the play is mostly about two brothers who are very different. One of them is a screenwriter, successful screenwriter, so he's well-to-do. He's relatively conservative, and then the other brother is a drifter.
He's the drifter.
A bit of a wild man. He lives in the desert. Wild. And they come together, and that's what the play's about. And so it's a lot about sibling rivalry and about duality. There's sort of two sides of a duality, and the scene is it's the second scene of the play, and they've had their first interaction, which is full of tension, and this scene has more tension, and it's the next morning, and my character's been drinking probably all night, and they sort of get into it a little bit, and it gets more intense as the play goes on.
All right, so watch.
Look, Lee, I'm having somebody come over here later.
Ah, lady friend?
No, he producer.
Aha, what's he produce?
Films, movies.
Films, motion pictures, a bigwig, huh?
Yeah.
So what's he coming by here for?
We need to discuss a project.
What do you mean a project? What's a project?
A script.
Is that what you're doing with all these papers?
Yeah.
Now, what's the project about?
It's a period piece.
What's a period piece?
That's not important. The main thing is we need to be alone for a while.
I see, you want me out of the picture.
No, not exactly. We just need to be alone for a while so we can talk.
You're afraid I'll embarrass you, huh?
I'm not afraid you'll embarrass me.
I'll tell you what. Why don't you just give me the keys to your car, and I'll be back here around 6 o'clock. That give you enough time?
I'm not loaning you my car, Lee.
I know what you're thinking. You have to get tickets to see True West at the new Blue Bridge Theatre Company here at the Roxy Theatre. I'm thinking the same thing. We are now going to head out to another theatre company that is producing Seussical, the musical. That's right, Four Seasons Theatre. I'll have James Green explain all the details to you. If you want a couple of free tickets to Seussical the Musical, you have to answer this skill testing question. What is Dr. Seuss's real name? Tweet James Green at Shaw TV James with the answer and you could win some tickets. We have to take a short break, but stay with us when we come back. More with the Blue Bridge Theatre Company and more great stories. Make sure that you get your tickets to True West. It opens on Thursday night right here at the Roxy Theatre, now the Blue Bridge Theatre, on Quadra and Hillside. It is so fun to be at the very first show of a new theatre. I love that feeling. You can say, yeah, I was there at their very first show. And it's a historical moment for Victoria, so make sure that you come. The play is fantastic, the acting is superb, and just being part of this whole new theatre experience, unbelievable. I want to thank you so much for watching. If you have any thoughts, feedback, questions, you know where to find us: Twitter, Facebook. You can go to our website or emails, or if you see us at the Roxy, say hey.
Go Island is brought to you by German Auto Import Network. Men's Wardrobe by DG Bremner & Co. Menswear and accessories. Hair services provided by Salon J.